You know that moment when she starts to cool off, responding coldly, or simply stops seeing you as a priority. Most guys panic. They send long texts, explain themselves, ask if they did something wrong. But I'm going to be direct with you. A difficult woman doesn't come back because of your effort. She comes back when she feels she might actually lose you, not through blackmail, but something much more subtle and powerful. This video is a psychological map to turn the tables without losing your dignity in the process. But pay attention. This isn't for those who want to beg for love. It's for men who want to position themselves, regain respect, and reignite that desire she hides behind her disinterested facade. Because deep down, every difficult woman only resists what she can't control. And when you learn to provoke that emotional imbalance in the right way, with intelligence, elegance, and strategy, she feels it. Even if she doesn't say it, she feels it. And when she feels it, she comes back. So take a deep breath and pay attention to every detail I'm about to show you. Because most guys mess up by acting too much, while the winners are those who know how to provoke without touching, disappear without vanishing, and reappear as a new man. If you apply this correctly, she'll look at you again, but this time with different eyes. Before we continue, I need to tell you something. This video only reached you because someone liked it and subscribed to our channel. Now it's your turn to do the same. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so this chain of knowledge keeps growing and reaching more people. Also, comment down below which city you're watching from, because I want to know how far this video is traveling. Now, no more delays, let's get to the good stuff. First tip, avoid chasing or begging for attention. The worst way to try and win back a woman's interest is by showing you're desperate for it. When you chase too much, what she feels isn't love, it's pressure. And the more pressure she feels, the more she pulls away. To her, it conveys neediness, and neediness kills attraction. It's not about pride, it's about posture. Begging for a difficult woman's attention is like shouting for respect. The more you force it, the less you have. Her lack of interest can hurt, I know, but it's precisely at this moment that you need to prove to yourself that you have emotional control. If she sees that your self-worth depends on her response, you become predictable. And predictable isn't attractive, it's just tiresome. What truly affects a woman is realizing that you're not trying to force a connection, but that you're someone who knows his value and doesn't beg for space where he's not welcome. Not responding to a provocation, not giving in to the temptation to just send one more message. All of this shows strength. It's this kind of energy that flips the script, because a difficult woman might be resistant, but she's highly sensitive to a change in your demeanor. And when she senses you won't demean yourself to prove anything, doubt begins to creep in. Did I lose him? And it's this doubt that starts to reignite her interest. If you're tired of watching her play games, ignore you, and do whatever she wants with your feelings, it's time to show who's in charge of the game. It's time to make her chase you and recognize your true value. In the first pinned comment, I've left a step-by-step guide on how to make her pursue you. Plus, you'll level up and become the best version of yourself. Click now. Second tip, make her feel your absence with elegance. Disappearing isn't vanishing off the face of the earth. It's intelligently shifting your focus away from her. It's when you stop giving her the certainty that you'll always be there, available, too easy. Elegant absence isn't about screaming, "I want attention," but whispering, "I'm too busy being my best self." And that affects her ego more than any declaration. She needs to feel the silence. She needs to wonder what happened, why you've disappeared, why you're not trying to start conversations like before. This discomfort, when well dosed, activates emotional curiosity. And curiosity, once in play, can turn into longing. But if you disappear out of anger or playing games, she'll notice. And that ruins the effect. The disappearance needs to be subtle, light, almost imperceptible. Let her notice that your world no longer revolves around her. When she sees that you're doing well, at peace and busy with your own life, something starts to stir within her. It's as if she loses control. And losing control is what frightens a woman most, when she's always had you in the palm of her hand. Third tip, appear well accompanied on social media without overdoing it. This isn't about childishly making her jealous. It's about showing that you're a desirable, sociable, and interesting man. Posting a photo with friends, colleagues, or even in settings with other women shows that you're active in a social circle, that you have a life beyond her, and that you're not isolated waiting for attention. But be careful. Exaggerating or forcing situations will sound fake. You don't need to post forced stories with captions like "at a best company" or "her loss." That sounds immature and gives away your intention. The true power lies in letting the images speak for themselves. A smiling close-up, a toast with friends, a cool environment that communicates much more than any phrase. When she sees that other people want to be with you, your social value automatically rises, and this triggers a very strong psychological impulse: external validation. The woman starts to see you through the eyes of others, and if others are valuing you, she'll start to rethink why she let you slip away. Fourth tip, post about your personal growth and achievements. Nothing makes more of an impact than naturally showing that you're growing, whether it's at the gym, at work, in your studies, or a new hobby. Every bit of your progress is an indirect message. It's as if you're saying, "While you ignore me, I'm evolving." And this creates a brutal contrast between the man you were when she lost interest and the man you're becoming now. A difficult woman respects progress. She might not say anything, but she'll observe. And if you do this consistently, you'll start to provoke a silent feeling in her, regret, because she begins to realize that you're becoming precisely the type of man other women would want, and that perhaps she let you slip away too soon. Use social media intelligently. Share achievements, overcome challenges, reached goals. You don't need to brag. The tone should be light, like someone who's just living well. The man who evolves naturally becomes scarce, and what's scarce becomes valuable. Fifth tip, encourage a sense of female competition in her. The truth is, even the most secure women have a competitive instinct when it comes to other women. And if she perceives, however subtly, that someone else might be occupying the space she once had, the game changes. She starts to wonder what the other woman has, what's happening, and this comparison begins to erode the control she thought she had. You don't need to spell it out. Just show that there's movement around you, a female comment, a story with someone who could be, or even a change in your vibe. All of this makes her brain work. Well-applied jealousy doesn't shout, it insinuates. And in doubt, she starts to feel. Female competition, when awakened in the right way, can reignite interest even in the coldest woman. Because at that moment, she stops looking at you with superiority and starts seeing you with eyes of possession. And whoever feels they might lose something starts to want it again. Sixth tip, avoid long texts or exaggerated declarations. Men often believe that pouring their heart out will change everything. But when the woman is already distant, that huge text saying how special she is, how much you miss her, it sounds like desperation. Not because what you feel is wrong, but because excessive emotional outpouring loses value when it's not reciprocated. If she's not on the same wavelength, your words become noise. It's like trying to light a wet match. The more you try, the more frustrated you get. And she notices this. The difficult woman, when she distances herself, observes everything. And one of the worst things you can show at this moment is that you're trying to buy her love with blatant emotions. If you're going to say something, let it be direct, light, and controlled. Brief phrases with meaning have far more impact than loaded paragraphs. Remember, intensity isn't about quantity, it's about timing and direction. Say little, but say it with intention. 7th tip, end conversations on a high note. Have you ever noticed how the most memorable movies don't explain everything at the end? They leave a feeling in the air, something that lingers in your mind. That's what you need to do with her. End conversations while they're still light, engaging, with that good energy in the air. Leaving before boredom sets in is an art, and few master it. The mistake most guys make is lingering, trying to stretch out the conversation, prolonging what could have already ended with impact. The result? She loses interest, starts responding with less enthusiasm, and boom, you're back in the "he's always there" zone. And that kills the mystery. You know, when she texts you and you respond quickly, start the conversation, and then suddenly you say, "I gotta run now, but it was great talking to you." That's powerful, because it breaks the pattern. And the moment she feels like she wanted to talk more, that's when you've won. 8th tip, don't respond to messages immediately all the time. Respond with rhythm, not urgency. Creating pauses in your responses isn't playing games, it's emotional intelligence. When you reply to every message the same minute, you show that you're too available. And without realizing it, that decreases your attractiveness. A woman needs to feel that you have a life outside your phone. Of course, you don't need to ignore her or take days. The idea is to not be predictable, sometimes quick, sometimes later. Create a natural flow. Show that you have routines, priorities, responsibilities. This communicates maturity. The mystery isn't in total silence, but in the balance between presence and absence. When she doesn't know exactly when you'll reply, her brain starts to anticipate. And anticipation is a powerful emotional trigger. Interest grows in expectation, not certainty. And when she feels you're not there all the time, she starts looking for you. 9th tip, make it clear. You don't accept scraps. Every woman tests. Some offer half attention, a "hey stranger," a heart emoji just to see how you react. If you run back with a smile and say, "Please come back," your authority is gone. You need to make it clear, not with anger, but with firmness, that you're not there to accept emotional leftovers. Respect begins when you set your own boundaries, and this isn't arrogance, it's self-respect. When you show that you won't settle for crumbs, she realizes she's dealing with a real man, and then she starts to see you with different eyes. Show through your actions that it's all or nothing. Don't accept the bare minimum, hoping she'll change, because she only changes when she realizes you've changed too. Scraps only feed those who are hungry for anything, but you're learning to only be hungry for what's truly good for you. 10th tip, improve your body, regular physical activity. Do you want a silent, powerful, and constant trigger? This is it. Taking care of your body isn't just about aesthetics, it's about energy, posture, confidence, and body language. When you work out, it changes your biochemistry, the way you move, how you look, how you enter a room, and that is perceived. A woman notices a man who looks different. The new haircut, the clothes that fit better, the less puffy face. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, just the fact of being active, present in motion, already communicates evolution, and evolution is aphrodisiac. Your body is a reflection of your discipline. More than that, you start to see yourself differently, and when your self-esteem genuinely grows, she can't help but notice. The man who transforms from the inside out creates an impact that no well-thought-out phrase can compete with. Your body speaks before you even open your mouth. If this video made a difference for you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Every video we create here is thoughtfully made, always with the goal of helping you develop and achieve your best self. We want to share practical, direct tips that truly have a positive impact on your life. So don't waste any time and comment below with the word gratitude and the phrase "in pursuit of my best self." By doing this, the algorithm will bring this video to even more men who are seeking growth. Your engagement in the comments is essential for our content to reach those who need these tips most. Furthermore, your support with a like and a subscription to the channel strengthens our work and motivates us to continue creating valuable content for your journey. The more you interact, the more men will also have access to this kind of information, which only helps our mission to transform lives. So thank you for being with us on this journey. Stay tuned for upcoming videos because we're always bringing new content to help you evolve. Big hug and see you in the next video.